Long before Western Christian notions of heaven and hell, or good and evil, many ancient peoples believed that primeval chaos characterized the world. And primeval chaos was just the original state of the world. And into that world came humans, and through their self-expression, they created cosmos, or cosmic order, which they sometimes associated with an otherworldly ideal of perfection. Now, this human self-expression was not merely obvious religious structures, like ziggurats or pyramids, but also gardens, including this type of French geometrical garden, or East Asian gardens that partially blend into the surrounding landscape, and many other things like building homes or cities or creating artwork. All of these were and are supposed to be an imitation of cosmos, or at least a tribute to cosmos. The Old Norse peoples expressed this concept of cosmos v chaos through Yggdrasil, the world tree. Now, according to ancient Norse mythology, the eagle and snake wage a daily battle in this tree, and, at least so far, the eagle always wins. So you see the eagle in the branches of the tree, and the snake is at the roots of the tree. The eagle does not represent good, but rather cosmic order, and the snake does not represent evil, but rather just primeval chaos. Now let's take a look at an ancient Greek concept called hamartia, and this might mesh very well with the cosmos v chaos worldview. Hamartia was originally just a mundane archer's term, meaning to miss the target. But then the Greeks later used the term metaphorically to mean missing one's mark in life. Then the Christians got a hold of it and used it for their own theological purposes. The Christian use of hamartia means sin. The word is found frequently throughout the New Testament, which was originally written in Greek. And this marks one of many significant steps away from the cosmos v chaos worldview. It's certainly not the first, but it's a major one. And it moves toward a worldview of good and evil. In the original Greek metaphor, only the individual could possibly know whether they had missed their mark in life. And this always reminds me of the vision quest found in certain tribal traditions, wherein the one on the quest has a mystical experience that no one else can really judge. Other tribal members can help interpret the vision, but it belongs to the individual. Another step away from cosmos v chaos arrived with Irenaeus, who invented the central Christian idea of original sin, and thus a view of humans as originally bad. Contrast this with the Confucian worldview in which humanity is born originally good, and kept good through education, by the way. Now, the Confucian worldview is practically the opposite philosophical premise compared to original sin, and it leaves debates about good and bad behavior in the realm of secular ethics rather than religion. Confucianism is a philosophy and not a religion. Mencius is probably the most famous Confucian philosopher associated with the idea that people are born naturally good, but there are many other examples as seen here. In any case, the idea that humans are born good and have free volition to live up to their personal destiny can mesh with this cosmos v chaos worldview. One reason I find this worldview appealing, with or without the mythology of the Norse or anyone else, is how it meshes so well with our daily lives. When we practice environmental stewardship, such as these arborists maintaining a park, we are rendering order out of chaos. Farmers hoeing weeds are doing the same, and both of these examples reflect how we try to control nature for our benefit, which was why ancient people saw unfettered nature as reflecting primeval chaos. Again, this is not evil, but merely the original state of the world that ever awaits humans ceasing their efforts to create cosmos. Many decades ago, Alston Chase wrote that civilization is fragile, not nature, and this has been proven many times. For example, the technology LiDAR, light detection and ranging technology. This has revealed many Mayan ruins swallowed up by jungles that some had mistaken for rainforests undisturbed by humanity. So again, primeval chaos is always waiting to take over where human fostering of cosmos disappears. And there are endless other examples from daily life. Here's an early sign of primeval chaos asserting itself, and you can imagine what would happen if municipal workers stopped maintaining sidewalks and streets. When we clean the house, we are rendering order out of chaos. When we maintain our technology, the same thing. Or if we care for children, the elderly, or ill people, this is all rendering order out of chaos. When we study, we render order out of chaos. So to all you students out there, remember, when you wake up for classes and avoid hitting the snooze button, you are practicing self-discipline, which we can also see as you creating cosmos out of chaos for your own life.